Welcome everyone to XFW. This is the Danger Zone, our flagship show, ladies and gentlemen. Our kickoff match tonight, the XFW Women's Tag Team Champions. One half as Alex North tonight will clash
making her way to the
with
ring,
Akira Shang
representing Vicious
from the Syndicate.
Delicious from Venice, California. One half of the Alex North.
Alex North, one half of the XFW Tag Team Champion for the women's division. And tonight she'll clash with Akira Shang as these two teams will meet on March 27th and battle over the red belt you see wrapped around the waist right now. I'm always happy when Vicious and Delicious make their way out to ringside. Thank you, Derek, for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW.
Accompanied by Alex North, representing the Syndicate from Kobe, Japan, Akira Shang.
And here comes Akira Shang. The Syndicate coming into XFW. Late in our women's tournament have made a hell of an impact here in XFW, especially in our women's division, both in singles and tag team competition. And now these two teams will collide on XFW's sudden death over the women's tag team championships. North taking on Shang in one-on-one competition tonight. Amina, thank you for liking the stream. And here we go. And Akira Shang already started things off. Tilt-a-whirl arm drag, taking North head over heels. Both ladies down the corner. Akira Shang, big-time scoop slam. Shang keeping the pressure on early on in this match. Beautiful drop kick right upside the head to Alex North, the vicious half of Vicious and Delicious. North now catches a leg. North wraps her around. What is this? North now tossing Akira Shang. Good Lord, spun her all the way around. Vicious and North now cracking the jaw of Akira Shang right against the knee. Innovative offense by one half of the women's tag team champions. Nice leapfrog. Drop kick now from North. North now with a quick cover. Leg is hooked. Not even a one count. Micah Turr barely got into position before Akira Shang had her kick out her shoulders off the mat. And now Alex North stretching back the shoulders and the spine of Shang. Alex North, a former MMA-style fighter. Akira Shang with an instantly a martial arts background. And again, the tilt-a-whirl arm drag. Before North even knew what happened, her feet were off the ground. There's a combination of kicks now. Michael Webster, thank you for liking the stream. Akira Shang now dragging her towards the center of the ring. We got another cover. But a kick out by North. Both of these ladies looking for an opportunity to carry momentum into next Saturday night. 8 days away, XFW sudden death. Cover the arm drag there. Going again. J.R. Richmond, thank you for liking the stream. And now North blasting the head of Shang off the canvas repeatedly like a basketball. And right back to it again. Alex North definitely living up to her name tonight. Adam, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome everyone to XFW Saturday. This is Friday night. This is XFW Danger Zone. Thank you for joining us. And again, North picking Shang up, tossing her halfway across the ring. And now a spine buster. We've got to cover again, but Shang again gets the shoulder up. Shang wisely rolls underneath the ropes. Both ladies right back in each other's faces. A shot by North, but gets dumped on the top rope. Akira Shang baited her in, and North paid for it. Both ladies now on the outside. Snap suplex by Akira Shang lights up Alex North. Hard impact on the outside arena floor. The unforgiving hardened floor. Now we go back inside the ring. North laying motionless, trying to get back to her feet. There we go. Using the ropes to help her up. Akira Shanks is here. I'll help you. Front face lock. Sends her to the corner now. Shang on the middle rope. Beautiful flying enziguri. Just leveled Alex North. Wow. What a shot by Shang. She thought she had that. Quite frankly, so did I. Collar and elbow tie up now. North with a shove back. North scoops her around and drops her hard into the neck breaker. And North into a powerbomb. Good Lord, she shot her into the air. And North with the pinfall. What a rebound by Alex North. Wow, what a shot. And Alex North launching Akira Shang into the ropes. Here's the spine buster earlier on. Alex North surviving this move right here. Boom, spinning the head all the way around. But North able to kick out, shoots her up in the air out of nowhere. Powerbomb into a combination of a pin. And Alex North walks away victorious tonight. This was the neck breaker. Boom. And then North instantly turned it around to a powerbomb and captured the 1-2-3. What an impressive victory for Alex North, carrying this match into sudden death. 8 days away. Dirk Webb joining us over on the Twitch platform. Dirk, thank you for joining us. I'm sure, folks, you'll see some interesting commentary right here in this little section right here. Dirk Webb's name right there. Folks, thank you for joining us here at XFW. This is the Danger Zone, our flagship program. We've got a lot for you tonight, folks, including a main event, which we'll see the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer, in action against Big Dog Mark Johnson in one-on-one competition. Now, Johnson has been struggling here lately in XFW. He continues to himself be a workhorse and continue to take bigger and bigger matches. And tonight could very well be the biggest match of his career, as he will collide with the Destroyer in one-on-one competition. Also tonight, folks, I do have confirmation Stan Martin is in the building. Stan will be in action tonight, hopefully, as long as he can get to the ring. Stan did not look very good when he got here. Stan finally realized he's been in Atlantic City for 3 weeks. From what I understand, he had thought it was only been 3 days. Stan was on one hell of a bender. But folks, when you're celebrating as hard as Stan was, what are you going to do? The man has made it here tonight. He will be in action later on this evening, as well as the XFW Tag Team Champions will be in action tonight. And folks, we've also got a monumental tag match coming your way, as the White Dragons will be colliding with Evolution. Showtime Shane Black and Big Time Jim Slater in tag team action, going against one of the most devastating tag teams in all of XFW history, the White Dragons. However, we know Evolution likes to dominate the tag team competition themselves here, folks. So it should be an interesting match. Right now, we're going to head down the ringside as Antonio Carino collides with Sean 2.0 Owens in one-on-one competition next. And here comes the boss, Antonio Carino.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Cosa Nostra from New York, New York, weighing in at 249 pounds.
The boss, Antonio Carino. The leader of the Cosa Nostra. I'm more surprised the man is out here by himself. And his hoodlums are not even out here with him. Carino still looking for an opportunity for XFW Gold, but continues to try to buy his way to the top. Not actually trying to get himself to earn his position. He's trying to buy it to the top, folks, and XFW will not have that. Stephen Corderio, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. As we await the arrival of the United States Champion, Sean 2.0.
Lincoln, Nebraska, weighing in at 239 pounds. One half of the
Sean Owens, the former XFW Tag Team Champion, and possibly, folks, the most successful United States Champion XFW has ever seen. This young man continues to dominate everyone in front of him. Darren Robinson, thank you for liking the stream and welcome to the Danger Zone. Owens will defend the United States Championship against Savage Andre Stevens at XFW Sudden Death, Saturday, March 27th. Make sure if you're new to XFW, hit that like and follow button so you don't miss out on any of the action here at XFW. Carino, I'm sure, putting his sights right past Owens, hoping to get a victory here to shoot himself higher up the category for a chance of the World Heavyweight Division. There's a left hand by Owens already. Carino firing back. Owens with a nice dodge out of the way as Carino looked to turn this into a fisticuff match, but Owens now dumps him up, teardrop suplex, and already Carino finds himself on the canvas. Carino will have a bit of a size and strength advantage over Owens, but Owens easily more technically advanced, more in skill, or in-ring ability, I should say. Wild swing by Owens. Carino collides and sends him over the top rope with that miscue. Wow. Both men now on the outside. Big right hand there by Owens. Shoving Carino back inside. Patrick Simmers, thank you for liking the stream. Clothesline now by Owens. Colliding down goes Antonio Carino. Owens now again, another short arm clothesline by those United States champions. But look at Carino getting right back to his feet. Right back in the face of the champion. Drives him down the knee break. Backbreaker. Carino now going to work. Trying to build momentum. Trying to carry himself to possibly a win tonight. But Owens again with a shot to the midsection. Owens now driving Carino around the ring. Carino breaking up the hold. Number of shots now to the breadbasket. And a wind-up right hand by the boss levels the United States champion. But this time Owens gets back to his feet, but Carino capitalizing, hoists him up and drops him with a backdrop suplex. The champion crashing down to the canvas. Owens is in trouble. The boss now again laying in shots to the back. Until Owens catches the leg now, and the boss gets dumped head over heels. Owens now going to work on the arm. Carino getting back to his feet relatively quickly. Shot to the midsection now by Carino. Owens up over the top, beautifully executed. Float over DDT from the United States champion. And that's the kind of moves, the counters, the offense we've seen from Owens in the past. What makes him a phenomenal champion here in XFW. Owens now again wrapping on a shot. Oh, dragon sleeper almost from Owens. Owens so calculated, so outstanding inside the ring. Again, one of the most successful United States championships we have ever had. Another shot to the midsection now by Carino, trying to break the hold. Both men getting back to their feet. Owens, front face lock again. Hoists him up. Suplex again by the United States champion, Sean 2. Owens. Dubbed 2. Owens by the fans. The XFW's got him up into a shoulder breaker. Big impact there by the champion. Owens now dragging him out to the middle of the ring. Owens stomps away now. Owens now puts him over. Cattle mutilation by Owens. Antonio Carino in trouble. Breaks the hold again. Owens couldn't hold on to that one. That's a tough move to pull off. let alone hold on to. And now to the arm. Owens driving Carino down to the canvas. Now this is textbook, classic Shawn Owens, singling out the arm, going to work on Antonio Carino. Powerbomb position again, a second time, possibly into that shoulder breaker. Owens driving down the hard, working on the arm. Can Carino get through this? The boss again, driven down to the canvas. Owens now getting the crowd pumped up. I'm actually watching the curtains now, making sure the rest of the Cosa Nostra come out as Carino now is starting to stagger. Carino now, double arm DDT, the champion just got rocked. And just like that, Carino turns the tide. Owens is down and get a kick out. The boss now standing over. Shawn 2.0 Owens. Owens up and over. The boss get countered, kicked in the midsection by Owens. Owens hoists him up. Owens lock. Owens lock is on. The Owens lock is on. Carino trapped in the Owens lock. Carino's got a tap. Carino's got a tap. Carino has to tap. Could not hold on. Owens again capping. Here's the double arm DDT by Antonio Carino. Adam, thank you for donating 1,000 stars. You are an XFW All-Star. Thank you. You get a special notification for that. Miss Kitty Lane herself. Thank you, Adam. But Shawn 2.0 is with the Owens lock. Carino cannot hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Andre Stevens is back inside. Andre Stevens taking him down, driving now the champion. Owens fires back. Kick to the midside. Owens, holy hell. Owens gets the lock on. Owens gets the lock on. Owens instantly. Wow. Owens instantly locks on. Holy cow, Owens instantly locks on the Owens lock as Savage Andre Stevens runs down to the ring. Lisa Burdick, thank you for liking us. Yes, we are on Facebook. I just saw your comment on YouTube. Alyssa, yes, we are on our Facebook page, live as normal. Shawn 2.0 Owens on the point tonight. We see some folks in there saying 98.0 plus 2.0. Owen Bush, I don't think you realize what 2.0 means. It's not 98% or 2%. It's version 2.0 of Shawn Owens. That is dubbed by the XFW fans themselves, the moniker he chose. But again, Savage Andre Stevens attacking Shawn Owens again. This is the third or fourth time Stevens has tried this. Jalen McCray, thank you for like stream. Welcome to XFW Danger Zone. Thank you for joining us. Thank you to all the new fans that are joining us here tonight. Thank you, folks, for the likes, the shares, and Adam, our XFW superstar tonight, right here with 1,000 stars. Thank you for that. Again, folks, if you hadn't noticed, we've given some special notifications for some of the folks that donate some high-value stars here to XFW. I'm going to leave those secret. We've seen a few of them over the past few days, so you guys can locate those, and I might change those up every now and again just for some special gratitude for you guys who continue to donate something like that. So, Adam, thank you again. You are an XFW All-Star this week. And now his name will sit on top of the list tonight. I know you're making a joke, Owen. I'm just busting your chops back, buddy. That's what we're here to do. It's XFW. It's Friday night. I've had a few drinks. We're going to have some fun with this tonight, folks. But ladies and gentlemen, up next is the man that everyone's been talking about. And quite frankly, I don't know why. The man has been celebrating for 3 weeks after a single win in XFW. Ladies and gentlemen, Stan, the man Martin, is back in action right next on XFW Danger Zone. Stan has been absent from in-ring competition for a number of weeks. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Stan the Man Martin.
Making his way to the ring.
Stan finally found his way to the arena after 3 weeks of celebrating after one single victory in XFW. The man has spent dancing, drinking, and living the nightlife. And now tonight he's back in XFW competition. Some folks thinking he didn't even change. I'm willing to bet Stan has been wearing that same gear for those 3 weeks, but tonight he's going to wish he had a little bit easier competition, folks, as he goes one-on-one with the Tank.
And his opponent from Sandy, Utah, weighing in at 329 pounds, the Tank, Sam Ford.
Sam Ford has been a little on the ornery side after losing his match against the Purple Haze, the internet champion Rick the Dragon Fletcher last Saturday night. And normally, Sam's a pretty nice guy, although he is a very, very intense. XFW's life-size G.I. Joe. The fireworks, the American flag, the G.I. Joe logo tattooed on his arm and on his trunks. Ford tough, as they say. Well, Stan looks a little bit on the relaxed side. However, the Tank looks ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, there's the bell. Here we are already. Good Lord. Stan just got leveled. Collar elbow tight now. Stan with a chop. Ford just sucking it right up. Stan now with an Irish whip. Stan maybe, spoke too soon. I was going to say, maybe Stan has some still alcohol muscles, but right now got a power bomb already. Ford driving Stan down to the canvas. Thought maybe Stan was still doing a little bit of liquid courage, but Ford now starting to lay in some shots. Oh, again a clothesline. Ford now going to work. Oh, no. He hoists him up again. And there's a shoulder breaker. Stan now in a world of trouble. I don't think he's over the hangover. Ford now. Stan trying to get back to his feet using the ropes there. Here comes Ford. Oh my dear Lord, German suplex. Oh my God. Stan gets the shoulders up. Ford now. Like a dog with a chew toy. Wild swing. Stan with a counter. Stan with a takedown. Can Martin pull this off? Stan now with a blatant choke. Holding on to the throat of Sam Ford. Goes for it again. Ford. Oh, good Lord. Dumps him across the ring. Like yesterday's trash. And again, a shoulder tackle. Stan with the counter again. But again, Ford just continues to dominate him. Got him up the corner. Attitude adjustment. Stan. Well, it was one thing, folks, that 3 weeks in Atlantic City did not do much for his training. I'll tell you that. Ford down with an Irish whip. Stan again with the counter. Ford runs right through Stan and a shoulder tackle. Good Lord. Stan launching halfway across the ring. We've got a cover on Martin. And Stan gets the shoulder up. Somehow, big time elbow drop. And another one, square to the chest of poor Stan. Irish whip now delivered. Kick to the midsection, and another shot right across the back. Stan rolling in the outside. I don't think he knows where he is, folks. I think Stan was still doing a lot of drinking. Forward now, bringing him in the hard way. Jarrah suplex right up and over. Tyke, thank you for liking the stream. Ford now in the corner. Beating his chest like the drums of Navarro. Turret kick right to the face. Good Lord. Well, Stan, it was a good 3 weeks. I hope you got your money's worth, because Stan just got tore apart again. Here's the clothesline from Stan, and Ford running right through him and then blasting him with that shoulder tackle. Unbelievable. Sam Ford out tonight, unleashing the anger from last week's loss on a recovering Stan Martin.
Your winner, the Tank, Sam Ford.
Derek's says, there goes the streak. I really don't call one, well, for Stan, I guess one win is something. Stan's already out on the outside arena floor. He looks passed out already. That was hard to watch, folks. Poor Stan Martin coming off 3 weeks of binging and partying after his first win here in XFW. And again, Stan was scheduled for earlier contests in the past 2 weeks, but neglected to show up because he was partying too hard. And again, we got reports that Stan had not even realized how much time had gone by. He had simply been out partying, having a good time, doing what he thought he should be doing, folks. I can't blame the man. He was excited. He had won a match here in XFW, something he's been striving for months. I think it's well into his head. I don't think Stan should have been in the ring tonight. And even some of our folks, J.R. Richmond says he looks like he's dead on the outside of the ring. Stan was literally laying there, unconscious on the outside of the ring. The cameras cut to Sam Ford putting his arms up. Mike Couture actually rolled Stan out of the ring, probably to avoid him getting stepped on by the Tank after that turret kick right to the face. Stan, I wish you a speedy recovery. Hope he's healthy. Can we get someone down there to check on Stan? They've already got somebody down there. We understand our physical physician, our trainer here, is looking to get an IV possibly in Stan. We don't think he had enough fluids before he even got in the ring tonight, folks. Welcome back, Stan. Anyway, folks, we've got a lot more action coming your way tonight here in XFW Danger Zone. Again, our main event tonight, Big Dog Mark Johnson colliding with the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer, in one-on-one competition. I believe this is the first time these two men have met inside the squared circle in one-on-one competition. This should prove to be a big match. Regardless, Johnson is starting to make waves here in XFW, folks. He's starting to really take strides forward, and this could be a big step in the right direction for Big Dog Mark Johnson as he's looking to increase his foothold here for championship titles in XFW. But right now, we're going to head down to ringside for a match that very well could qualify for our main event as the White Dragons go toe-to-toe with Evolution next on Danger Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, the former six-time XFW Tag Team Champions.
On the way to the ring,
possibly one of the most epic, hardcore teams in all of XFW. These two men have traveled around the world competing in singles and tag team competition. They've captured titles wherever they have set foot inside a ring. And they've been a dominant tag team force here in XFW for as long as XFW has existed. And tonight they will collide with two members of Evolution, Showtime Shane Black and Big Time Jim Slater, two former World Heavyweight Champions, now setting their sights on the tag team division. Showtime Shane Black just became the first ever person in TKWA to hold on to two championships. However, it was short-lived as he was stripped of the Extremer title. Before you understand, Black has happened to be a two-time TKWA World Heavyweight Champion. But tonight, back in XFW action with his partner, Big Time Jim Slater. These two lifelong friends, two out of the three members of Evolution here in XFW. Black has been a tag champion with their third partner, John Mad Dog Rogers. Both Black and Slater have been World Heavyweight Champions here. However, the White Dragons have only held tag team titles here in XFW. Neither one of them have held on to singles titles yet. Black going to start things off with Yoshida Satora. And Satora starting things off. Oh! And a right hand for Black. Black into the clothesline. Black, one of the most prolific strikers here in XFW. Also known as a giant killer in the world of professional wrestling. And now a knee to the back to Yoshida Satora. Black again driving the knee right into the spine of Satora. Black and most of Evolution have been taking some time off recently from XFW. mainly because Black's been doing double duty over at TKWA. But now look at this, Satora, tilt-a-whirl head scissors, taking Showtime Shane Black for a ride. Black with a counter, into the corner we go. Satora with a kick to the face to counter Black. Into the corner we go. Tag, in comes Akira Matsuda. Double team maneuver, coming up, double elbows, and they follow through. Beautiful tag team combination by the White Dragons, a cover on Black with a kick out. Black getting back to his feet relatively quick. Going now to the arm. Hook kick levels Akira Matsuda down to the canvas, and just like that, Black with the attack, and now down to an arm breaker. Stretching back on the shoulder of Akira Matsuda. Matsuda rolls through, back to his feet. Black catches him with a Hurricane Rana. Beautifully executed. Black using Akira's own speed and takes him right up and over. And now cover, but a kick out by Matsuda. Both men now back to their feet. Black with a hip toss, sits down with a little bit more force on that maneuver. Slater looking to get into the ring now. Black man head the calls in the corner we go. Tag, in comes big time Jim Slater, the powerhouse of Evolution. Beetle drop toe hold into an beautiful elbow drop, Evolution. Slater going to the outside. What the hell is Slater doing? Slater with a steel chair. Is this a no disqualification match? And a shot to the head. The referee's going to allow it. Are you kidding me? Akira Matsuda gets the shoulder up. I was unaware this was not a no DQ match. Kicked in the midsection now. Big right hand by DDT by Matsuda. Into a cover. And a kick out by Slater. Matsuda now with that steel chair. Slater stealing it away. Shot to the head again. Matsuda with an elbow drop. Into a cutter now by Matsuda. Matsuda now pointing at Slater. Right back to the chair. Toss it to Slater. And a kick to the face by Akira Matsuda. Hand Slater the chair and blast him right in the face with it. Tagging comes Kishida Matora. Judo strike now. Up and over. And now Kishida Satora with the steel chair. Slater opened this can of worms. Slater steals it away. Hip toss now. Slater with a turnaround. Irish whip. Tyke, thank you for sending 500 stars. And you get Yoko stars. Thank you for being an all-star, Mr. Tyke Lyons. 500 stars. Thank you so much. Wild swing there by Satora. Slater dodges out of the way. Slater now picks him up. Oh, the hook by Kishida Satora. Winds him up now. Dragon suplex. Dumps to the back of his head. Diving tag. Back into Showtime Shane Black. Satora now charging in. Black with a single leg dropkick. No disqualification. Mike Couture allowing this to go. Probably didn't want to get in the way of any one of these four guys. Figures just let them do what they're going to do, because let's face it, folks, these are two top-tier teams. They're going to let them do whatever the hell they want to do. Shot to the face now by Satora. Satora now rounds behind Black. Dumps him. On the back of his head again, the Dragon suplex. Irish over to the turnbuckle now. Back in home territory, the White Dragons tag. In comes Akira Matsuda again. Into the corner. Now the Dragons charging in. Double shot to the head on Black. Into a Northern Light suplex. Leg is hooked by Akira Matsuda. Good Lord. But a kick out by Black. Slater not getting back to the ring. Finally in position. Akira Matsuda now. Black and Matsuda changing back and forth attacks. Again, both of these guys very well versed in striking abilities. Matsuda back to his feet relatively quickly. And now a German suplex again. Matsuda leveling Showtime Shane Black. Where the hell is he going now? Matsuda now looking for something underneath the ring. Oh no. Are we really going to let all this go? Now we've got a ladder in the ring, And Matsuda swings at a clothesline and knocks Black down. We've now got a ladder in the ring. Black now in trouble. Matsuda now winding up with a number of shots delivered to the head of Showtime Shane Black. Matsuda now on the top rope. Black on the outside. Matsuda senton bomb 16 feet down to the floor. Are you kidding me? Matsuda leveling Showtime Shane Black with a senton bomb. Black might be out of it. Black sent back inside now. Finally starting to move, and Matsuda with the ladder. In comes big time Jim Slater. Shoulder tackle away. Matsuda dodges through a clothesline. Matsuda dangerous when it comes to weapons like this. Matsuda now with the ladder, driving it down to the hips of Slater. And now one in the midsection. Matsuda. Devastating maneuvers by this young man. This outstanding in-ring capacity of the White Dragons. Slater now against the ropes. Matsuda taunting Slater a little bit. I would be careful if I was Matsuda. Irish whip. Slater holds on. Matsuda up and over. Oh! Rainbow cutter delivered by Akira Matsuda. Possibly the most beautiful maneuver in all of professional wrestling. I've never seen anyone else try to pull that off other than Akira Matsuda. And now a combination of blows from Matsuda to Slater. Over the top. Lands the kick to the back of the head. Matsuda now with the ladder. Again. And a shot to the head. Matsuda now setting up the ladder. Where the hell is he going? Matsuda going all the way to the top of the ladder now. Well, you realize Slater's back up, and he gets dumped. He gets dumped. Slater gets back to his feet. Slater down with an Irish whip. Slater into a spine buster. Good Lord. Matsuda just got turned inside out. Shot to the midsection now. Matsuda trying to struggle through. Into the corner we go. Tag in comes Kushida Satora again. The Dragons now tag team combination coming up. One goes high, one goes low, and Slater gets turned inside out. Slater back to his feet, surprising. Turns the tables on Satora. And a shot to the shoulder. Satora misses. I'm sorry, Slater misses. Satora dodging out of the way. Satora again. Mary Barrett, thank you for liking the stream. Satora now with Slater. Satora with the green mist. Satora spitting the green mist into big time Slater's face. And gets a shot to the face by Showtime. Connects with a kick. Oh, but slow this time. Taken off the ropes. This has escalated into a very devastating match by both these teams. Slater tossed it into the ring. Both the Dragons now making their way to the top rope. We could see double dragon delivered. Cover on Slater. Almost a 3 count. Almost a 3 count. But Showtime Shane Black in to make the save. Matsuda now with a shot. Up and up, down goes Black on the outside. Uranagi to Slater. Akira Matsuda now back inside. A cover on Slater. The Dragons. The Uranagi from Satora whilst Black was on the outside with Akira. Akira comes in for the easy cover after Satora had decimated Slater. I think he may give him the Uranagi. I think he landed on that chair with the White Dragons. Wow. Mike Turner letting the rules slide between two top-tier teams here of XFW, but the White Dragons victorious after a brutal Uranagi slam from Kushida Satora. The White Dragons are slated to challenge the Anarchists for the XFW Tag Team Championship at XFW Sudden Death. And right now, folks, the Dragons look hell-bent on capturing those tag team titles for a 7th time. This could be a monumental occasion as they will take over. If they win, folks, they will in fact become the most decorated tag team in XFW history. However, the Anarchists, who have been on a dominant run as of late, have been doing very, very well for themselves. They have come out of nowhere and started to dominate the tag team competition time and time again, getting victory after victory after victory. And folks, I don't think those guys are ready to hand over those tag team titles. I've tried to get a word in edgewise with Crom Ferguson and Angus Hayes, who will be in competition later on tonight. But every time I approach them to talk to them, I get just, well, folks, I get flat out, I get harassed, I get shoved, I get slapped across the face. I have started to avoid the Anarchists at all costs backstage because, quite frankly, I don't need to be bullied any more than I already am by the Maniacal Glee and Brian Blaze and some of the guys here in the locker room that just pick on the referees, pick on the announcers, pick on the commentators. That's why I locked the door to this place. That door in our booth is locked because there's a lot of guys here that just don't like anyone else here, folks. They just take advantage of it. You know, it is what it is. It's the kind of atmosphere that is here in XFW. Mostly Glee. I mostly try to hide from the Maniacal Glee. It still stinks in here, folks. After our 30-day shutdown and Glee getting in here, it was disgusting. But folks, we still got a lot more matches coming your way next. But right now, we're going to head down the ring as Crusher Carl Ellis goes toe-to-toe with the man formerly known as El Janitor, Todd Finch. And here comes Finch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
The man formerly under the mask of El Janitor. The man that literally used to be the janitor here in XFW. But as of late, has been out on his own after losing his mask, and we've seen a massive transformation in the attitude and the offensiveness of that man right there. The man the folks in the audience have dubbed the Big Green Machine. But tonight he'll go toe-to-toe with the in-ring veteran, the Crusher, Carl Ellis.
And his opponent from Norfolk, Virginia, weighing in at 243 pounds, the Crusher, Carl Ellis.
Ellis coming out of retirement. He retired over 12 years ago and now coming back for one more opportunity, one more chance at glory. And lately has found himself locked in a rivalry with Brody Daniels, as Brody Daniels does not say, he says there's no room in XFW for these, as he says, folks, his words, these old guys who can't keep out of the spotlight, the old guys that don't belong here anymore. And he truly believes Carl Ellis does not belong in XFW. However, this man has already proven he still has a lot of gas left in the tank and a lot of mileage left on his transmission, as he's done very well and taken on a lot of younger talent, including pinfall victories over Brody Daniels. Right now, Finch swinging wildly away. Ellis dodging out of the way. Ellis with far more in-ring experience than Todd Finch. Finch only in his first few years of professional wrestling and only being a full-time wrestler for about a year and a half. But right now, lifting Ellis up in the air is Finch. Eric, thank you for following. Eric Vossimer, thank you for becoming a fan of XFW. And Ellis with a beautiful neck breaker. Early cover, leg is hooked, but Finch gets the shoulder up. Again, we've seen the transformation in Todd Finch. The way he has turned himself around, the way he has upgraded his in-ring arsenal, the attitude. And right now he's got a big man up into a powerbomb by Finch. We've seen him win matches with that maneuver. But the in-ring general, Carl Ellis, gets the shoulder up. Finch now with a big right hand. And now pointing down, verbally assaulting the ring general, Ellis. And he paid for it. Ellis gets back to his feet. Side Russian leg sweep. What is that? What is going on? That's the Ministry's music. That's the Ministry's music. The Wanderer! The Wanderer! The Wanderer! The Wanderer with a powerbomb! And now a German suplex by Finch. What the hell is going on? The Wanderer showing up. Right hand by Finch. Drops him into a backbreaker. What the hell was the Wanderer doing out here? And a right hand again by Finch. Finch now hoisting him up into a face plant. Cover now by Finch. What in the bloody blue hell? 3. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The Wanderer showing up and interfering on the behalf of Todd Finch. Opening up the door as Finch goes to work with the backbreaker, and then that face plant and the rollover. A beautiful move by Todd Finch, by the way.
Here is your winner, Todd Finch.
What in the bloody blue hell was the Wanderer doing out here assisting Finch? The Hatred, thank you for liking the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure exactly what we just saw transpired, but that was definitely something to be worried about. The Wanderer, Owen Bush, one of the members of the Ministry, coming down and interfering, and yet spinning Carl Ellis through the air, dumping him on the back of his head, allowing Finch to dominate and get the pinfall victory. Folks, I talk about the Ministry a lot and how it's just strange seeing these guys continue to grow. Ever since River Styx arrived here in XFW, Drago's influence over everyone else has seemed to grow and become stronger. And it's only becoming more and more of an issue here in XFW. Rahal, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. This is XFW's Danger Zone, our flagship show. I don't know what to think of that, folks. We're going to have to try to get Dirk Webb in on that to find out what exactly is going on with the Ministry and Todd Finch. Ali Aqueda, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to Danger Zone. Up next, folks. Johnny Evans says, you just got chilly in the chat room. I know exactly what you're talking about, folks. The Hatred is in the room. The Hatred from TKWA. We were just talking about TKWA a little while ago with Showtime Shane Black. The Hatred has loomed around the XFW locker room. The Hatred has been involved in matches. The Hatred has attacked people, both here in XFW and in TKWA. So be careful, folks. Your keyboards might start to bleed very shortly. Up next, folks, is a match that should be our main event of the evening. Tiger Ramirez and Raiden Yamashita again continuing their best of 7 series. This will be match number 3. And these guys will compete again tomorrow night on Saturday Night Showdown as they work their way to number 7 match at XFW Sudden Death. Now, Raiden Yamashita is up 2-0 on Tiger Ramirez. If this keeps going, Ramirez may not even see match 7. Raiden Yamashita looking for it to run the gambit and put him out. But tonight, these two will compete in a tables match on XFW Danger Zone. And here comes Raiden Yamashita.
It's a tables match, making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan.
And again, folks, last night we saw, or Wednesday night at XFW Ground Zero, we saw these two collide in an Extreme Rules match. Zachary Jones, thank you for liking the stream. But Raiden Yamashita taking the win on XFW Ground Zero in the Extreme Rules match. But now tonight, these two will collide in a tables match. To win the match, you must successfully put your opponent through a table. No pin, no submission, no count out, no disqualification. And here comes Tiger Ramirez.
From Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 217 pounds, Tiger Ramirez.
Tiger Ramirez making his way to the ring. Two of the most energetic, athletic competitors in XFW. And these guys have been putting on a clinic each and every night they've been in the ring. And again, folks, for one to understand, these two, again, drove to the ring. Oh! And already a flash kick from Tiger Ramirez just out of the gate. Ramirez flipping, taking Yamashita with that kick. Knife edge chop countered. Yamashita now with a wind up into the corner. These two know each other inside and out. Kick to the face now by Tiger. Counter after counter after counter. Ramirez now up on the top in a Hurricane Rana. And Tiger Ramirez now starting to build momentum early on. Goes for the super kick. Yamashita with a nice counter. Yamashita elbow to the knee. Yamashita now delivering a knee right to the jaw of Tiger Ramirez. Out jump into the corner. Again, these two drove together to the show tonight. They respect each other to no end. But the competition, and again the kick by Tiger Ramirez. And Ramirez now up to the top rope. That's a long way to travel. Ramirez gonna go for it, a drop kick right to the face of Raiden Yamashita. Tiger Ramirez now looking to the outside. Steel chair in hand, shades of Wednesday night at XFW Danger Zone, or Ground Zero. Ramirez instantly on the inside, and Yamashita now going for the table. Tiger inside. Tiger with the chair shot, just as Yamashita got back inside the ring. And now winding up, Yamashita in trouble as Ramirez goes for the third one, missing, and a shot to the midsection. That one connected. Tiger Ramirez now goes around the back. Tiger Plex delivered. Ramirez now with the table, goes for a shot. Yamashita now, both men struggling over the table. Yamashita with a shot to the top of the head on Ramirez. Yamashita goes for the shot and a counter, beautifully executed by Raiden Yamashita. And now a senton bomb. And again, folks, no pin, no submission, no count out, no disqualification. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent through the table. There's a brainbuster by Raiden Yamashita. Yamashita now with the table again. Sega with the corner. Ramirez trying to get his legs up. Oh, Tiger on the ropes and a drop kick. Yamashita just as he got back to his feet. Ramirez lights him up. Into the table now. Oh, Yamashita bounces out. Hard impact by Tiger Ramirez. Winds him up by getting a second time into the table. And flips right back. Good Lord, the impact. Right hand now by Tiger. Tiger into a backbreaker. Two knees directly into the spine of Raiden Yamashita. And again, the chair shot. These guys drove here together and now are putting each other for the second time through excruciating pain. Ramirez now against that table. Dangerous position. Ramirez turns it around. Blasts him into the table just like that. Knife edge chop. Yamashita collapsing down on the canvas. Ramirez now goes for the wraparound. Yamashita with a counter. And a clubbing blow to the back of the head by Yamashita. Both these guys taking each other to their limits night after night after night. Yamashita now overhead wrist lock. Ramirez fighting to get out. Ramirez wraps around again. And a second time, the suplex delivered. Ramirez now with the table. TKWA, thank you for liking the stream. Welcome. Ramirez now in trouble. Yamashita in trouble. Up on the top rope. Ramirez trying to set something up. Yamashita in a bad way right now. Ramirez on a clubbing shot. Ramirez has him on the top rope. Ramirez. Oh my, killer over. Tiger Ramirez. Putting Yamashita through the, why is no one? Wow, we got some weird ass voodoo going on again. The referee not calling the match for whatever reason. Yamashita. Who the hell's our referee? He's not paying attention. Drop kick again. Both men down. I swore that table broke. Yay, 2K20. Ramirez again with the table. Yamashita. Tyke Lyons with 500 stars. You get Yoko for the All-Star. Thank you again, Tyke. Yamashita now with Tiger. Yamashita. Punch him to the table, Yamashita. I call foul on that one, folks. As Tiger Ramirez put Raiden Yamashita through the table, the referee not paying attention. But now Raiden Yamashita gets the win. And now we'll be up 3-0 over Tiger Ramirez. That one seemed a little wonky, folks. Tiger Ramirez suplexing through the ropes. Or through the table, but Yamashita with a second suplex. We're going to have to get outside and see what happened there. Why the referee didn't call it earlier. Edwin Bonet, thank you for liking the stream. Not exactly sure why it wasn't called earlier on. I'm smelling foul, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm not exactly sure what was going on at ringside, folks. Tiger Ramirez putting Raiden Yamashita through the table earlier on, but the referee's not calling for the bell for whatever reason. The second one definitely saw that there, folks. We're going to find out what was going on. Finding out this smells a lot like what happened between Tiger Ramirez and Jesus Silva when there was an issue going on in their best of 7 series, which actually technically turned into a best of 8 series after there was an issue very, very similar to this. We'll have to get Dirk Webb and some of the other guys down to find out exactly what was going on at ringside and why it wasn't called. The Hatred asking, what about Bob? Was Bob the referee for this match? I didn't see Mike Couture at ringside. That's a very damn good question. If it was Bob, I just gave Bob praise on the other night here on XFW Ground Zero. How Bob has not been screwing up as of late. And if I find out Bob was the guy at ringside, I'm going to have to take everything back that I said about Bob, because that would be a monumental screw up for Bob to let that match go the way it just went, folks. We'll try to find out more as the night unfolds to see what actually happened. Folks, we still got a lot of matches coming your way. Johnny Evans says he smells the Cosa Nostra. Folks, we know the Cosa Nostra is in the building. We know that the ministry is somehow in the building. There is a lot of shenanigans going on here tonight. We've already seen interference in matches. We've seen people coming out. We've seen people attacked. Every now and again, it seems like we get close to a full moon and all the competitors in XFW get a little bit more ornery, a little bit wacky, a little bit out of their minds, and more stuff's going on. Suspend Bob and Tiger. Why would we suspend Tiger? Tiger Ramirez technically should have won that match, but for whatever reason, Raiden Yamashita walks away with the victory. I'm not sure what's going on. We'll try to find out more. Right now, folks, we're going to head down to ringside as a rivalry that is re-sparked as of late, as Christopherson Pierce challenged Lord Biff Wellington for a one-on-one competition. That match starts right now. And here comes Prince Christopherson Pierce.
Scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chelsea, England. Weighing in at 210 pounds, Prince Christopherson Pierce.
The man that says he's the 26th in line for the throne of England, making his approach to ringside. This young man is an absolutely dominant in-ring competitor. He has pinfalls over the Destroyer, Steph Walker, Brian Blaze. He's had a feud with the maniacal Glee and holds victories over Glee. I'll be perfectly honest with you, folks. If this guy can get past his own ego and past his own attitude, he could easily be one of the top stars here in XFW. But tonight he is challenged. The man we're waiting to come out, Lord Biff Wellington. And here he comes, folks, and the Blue Bloods are in tow.
From Blackpool, England, weighing in at 263 pounds, gentlemen, the Strong Man.
Thank you for liking the stream. Welcome to XFW. I want to take a quick chance to thank everyone for the likes, the shares, those folks that have sent stars our way. Thank you very much for your continued support of XFW here at Bloodsword6 Streaming. But Lord Biff Wellington making his way out to ringside. Both these guys from the United Kingdom. Both very strong strikers and grapplers. But a little bit different in-ring offense. Wellington more a classic grappler. And as he says, a gentleman strongman. While Christopherson Pierce more of a new style, modern professional wrestler. However, these two have collided on a number of occasions, trading monikers back and forth. Wellington, also the owner and operator of Wellington Wax, aka Biff Stuff. That's how he gets that epic mustache to never move, and that promenade on top of his head, that hairstyle that some folks say is an absolute shell of hair. But here we go, folks. Collar and elbow tie-up now. Pierce forcing him back now to the corner. Mike Katura looking to break the count, trying to separate these two now. Wellington with a right hand. And now trying to stop Pierce. Wellington swings wildly. Pierce dodging out of the way. These two both claim to be the true royalty here in XFW. Have been battling back and forth for supremacy. But Wellington, with more in-ring experience, has been here in XFW for a number of years. And now pulling in the Blue Bloods. And now a right hand by Wellington. And a second one. And a knife edge chop. Wellington sends him into the corner, flies in. Beautiful forearm connects to the face of Prince Pierce. We've got an early cover, but a kick out by Christopherson. Wellington getting back to his feet. Pierce already right back on the attack. Wellington with a nice counter. Slaps the arm away. Wellington goes right for the eyes. Something we've seen Christopherson Pierce do in his own right. Shoulder block. Pierce came out of the low end of that one. Wellington now hoists him up. Right across the top rope. You see Wyndham Shaw and Earl Clark on the outside jumping up like a couple of happy kids who's got cotton candy at the fair as Wellington continues to dominate this match. Front face knock down from Pierce. Takes him over, snap suplex. Wellington now in trouble. Prince Pierce with the deadlift. Hoisting up Wellington, tossing him over. Wellington's become very popular here in XFW over the past few months after separating himself from Ramon Cruz and Brian Blaze. Now out on his own, now out with his own small group. Calling themselves the Blue Bloods is Wellington, Wyndham Shaw, and Earl Clark. And Wellington again going to the eyes. Goes for the headbutt, but Christopherson Pierce saw it coming and counters through and knocks Wellington down. Forearm there by Pierce, but Wellington shrugs that one off. Both men now in the corner. Pierce now delivering shoulder strikes. Force right to the midsection of Wellington. And now stomping away the chest, making it harder for Wellington to breathe. To take in air will slow the man down to come to the fight. Goes to the eyes. Wellington blocked the eye Pierce. And now beautiful crucifix. Almost a Wellington too close to the ropes. Pierce easily countering through. Wellington now rolls him up. Small package. Hoisted in position. But again, Pierce gets the shoulder up. Wellington with a decent size and strength advantage over Christopherson, but Pierce. There's a right hand from Wellington. Pierce felt that one collapsing down. As I was going to say, Pierce is surprisingly strong. We've seen him go toe-to-toe, like I said, his biggest claim to date, a pinfall victory over the Destroyer. The Destroyer, he said, even himself gave Pierce props for that win and probably would have let it go had he not run his mouth. And then 2 nights later, the Destroyer came in and absolutely laid waste to this young man because the cockiness came out. And that's a lot of times what causes Pierce to be on the receiving end of beatings. And right now, Wellington taunting the young prince. There's the headbutt. Biff stuff headbutt delivered to Pierce. 2. Wow. This headbutt brought to you in part by Wellington Wax as he blasts that shell of a hair against the chin of Christopherson Pierce and lands the headbutt. We didn't even get to see the discus punch tonight. Wellington putting this to, there's the headbutt. Do you see how much he winds up his neck with that?
The Strong Man.
But Wellington again knocking out Christopherson Pierce. Maybe this time this will put this little rivalry to bed and Pierce can move on. Wellington again ever showing the gentleman strongman. Winning and showing the respect. Wellington victorious. Lord Biff Wellington again with a victory over Christopherson Pierce. And again, Pierce just can't seem to let this go. He can't seem to look past this. For whatever reason, ever since he won the right to call himself Christopherson Pierce in a ladder match against King Eddie Leo and Lord Biff Wellington. And Pierce won that ladder match. But then down the road, Wellington asking for a rematch to put the titles on the line so he can call himself a Lord again. Wellington winning. That never sat well with Christopherson Pierce. He's always had a chip on his shoulder ever since that loss to Wellington. Now, quite frankly, losing to Biff Wellington is nothing anyone should be ashamed of. The man is a well-decorated competitor here in XFW. He is well-respected in the locker room for his in-ring abilities and his ability to absorb damage and, quite frankly, live up to that strongman reputation. But Christopherson Pierce's ego, folks, as I said, sometimes is his own worst enemy. He cannot let things go, and that is showing to continue to be a problem for this young man. And needs to let it go. He needs to focus on his career. Needs to focus on getting things in set and moving forward. Wellington obviously has done so himself as he continues to grow and now pulling in the Blue Bloods to make his own little group. Wellington looking for singles title down the road. From what I understand, he's eyeing up the United States Championship. Only a matter of time for Wellington lines himself up and possibly be a #1 competitor. Well, up next, folks, is our tag team match. The XFW Tag Team Champions in action next. Now, the Anarchists have been on an actual wave of destruction lately here in XFW ever since winning the XFW Tag Team Championships. They've been laying out every team that has stepped up before them. And now this, not tomorrow night, but next Saturday night, XFW, sudden death, they will defend against the White Dragons. There goes the game again. It always crashes when the Tag Team Champions are getting ready to go to the ring. We're going to take a quick commercial break, folks, while the game reloads. Stay tuned. Don't touch the escape key. Stay tuned. We'll be right back momentarily with more XFW action.
Mask, where illusion is the ultimate weapon.
Convert Switchblade to jet mode. Surprise, Matt Tracker. It's mayhem. Battle station. Protect the decoder, Bruce. I'm going up. Stacks ready to fire.
Mask, Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Rhino.
Fire!
Each sold separately with action figure.
Cover me, Matt. 10-4. Sato's getting away. But you're not, Mayhem.
Mask, Switchblade, Thunderhawk, and Rhino. Each sold separately. New from Kenner.
Touch Taste the rainbow. Seriously, put your finger on your screen where the Skittle is. A video is going to start and your finger will touch something you could never touch before. Something from a place far, far away. So make sure it's there, now.
So, if I kiss this finger, it'll really turn into a prince?
Yes, and together you can rule Skittles Land for all time.
Oh.
Give me something. Hey.
What the was that?
Fail the rainbow. Taste the rainbow.
Hey, buddy, you are sweating your ass off.
I know, it's hot.
No, I mean, you're really sweating from the ass.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't worry, pal. You just need a little help back there. This is my secret.
Man ponds?
Sure, try them. It's like a cool spring breeze blowing through your ass cheeks.
At this point, I'll try anything.
Posterior perspiration is an embarrassing problem that can leave you feeling less than fresh. Man ponds. Squeeze discreetly between your cheeks like a hot dog in a bun. Super absorbent man ponds wick away moisture to get your crack back on track so you can be where the action is.
Oh, nice job.
Thanks.
Hey, Jimmy, you look great. Did you get a haircut or something?
Yeah, I got a haircut. Thanks, buddy.
Hey, don't thank me. Thank Man Ponds.
Man ponds. Available wherever fine male hygiene products are sold.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had a crash so hard it actually erased our tag team match. So we're going to have to jump right to our main event next, as we'll have to get our XFW tag team champions on tomorrow night on Saturday Night Showdown. For whatever reason, we just lost it. So, yay, WWE 2K20. I tell you what, folks, I cannot wait for WWE 2K22 to finally drop later this year around, I believe, September or October, because now I have not been so susceptible to so many glitches some other folks have had. But the biggest thing I get is the game crashes, and sometimes this kind of wonky stuff happens where we lost an entire match, which doesn't happen all that often. Jason Rhodes, thank you for following. Welcome to XFW. This is XFW Danger Zone. John Adams says, crash hard or go home. That's exactly what happened tonight. There's been a couple crashes that I've had that have, I reload the game, and it says all the expansions are not there. And it's like everything you've downloaded is not there, so it's rough. But, folks, it is what it is. So, again, I can't wait for WWE 2K22. A lot of stuff is rumored to be in that game. I follow a couple guys on YouTube that talk about the stuff coming out. 2K Sports has kept a lot of stuff close to the chest, but I was involved in their massive marketing thing to ask folks what they want, the submissions, and what you want to see in the games. And, again, here at XFW and Bloodsword6 Streaming, we, yes, thank you, Jason, for joining us. Hopefully you enjoy the shows here, our crazy brand of fully on digital professional wrestling. But again, or the basic tables break and then reassembles. Yes, Derek, again, we've seen a number of glitches already tonight. The biggest thing I'm looking for in WWE 2K22 is the opportunities to once again create a story mode where you can hash out and hopefully plan things instead of hoping the game throws some stuff in there when the rivalries are going on. But right now, folks, our main event is mere seconds away. Big Dog Mark Johnson going head-to-head with the Destroyer in our main event next on XFW Danger Zone. Johnny Ivan with 500 stars. Johnny gets the All-Star Yoko gift. Thank you, Johnny, for donating 500 stars. as we await the arrival of Big Dog Mark Johnson. Johnny Ivan now following up with 10 stars. Thank you, Johnny Ivan, as the Big Dog makes his way out.
Making his way to the ring from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Johnny Ivan saying stand the 10 stars. I'm afraid he'll buy some more alcohol with it. Now, at this point, he might need some aspirin or ibuprofen. Big Dog Mark Johnson with an absolute monumental opportunity tonight. His first main event appearance since joining XFW. Other than XFW Ground Zero, the flagship show Danger Zone, and Johnson now with the spotlight directly on him. But tonight he will collide with the World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer of Worlds, as folks have dubbed him, the Destroyer himself. Johnson, the biggest requested wrestler of the Make-A-Wish Foundation from XFW, loves to spend time cheering up the children. But tonight he'll have to have all his focus on the man that is about to make his entranceway. Ladies and gentlemen, the XFW World Heavyweight Champion, the Destroyer.
Arizona, weighing in at 321 pounds, one half of the Destroyer.
It's not often Johnson goes toe-to-toe with someone of equal size and weight. The Destroyer might have a little bit of a height advantage, but these two come very close on the scales in the weight class. But the Destroyer with far more in-ring experience, and again, the atmosphere around this man is nothing but fear and respect of everyone that crosses his path. And I'm sure Johnson knows damn well that he has to keep his focus up and keep his guard up and be on par tonight when you're in the ring with the Destroyer. Johnson already stretching out. The Destroyer has had a number of issues in the past few weeks, dealing with the Eliminator, dealing with the Assassins, the Eliminator's cronies, with Brian Blaze coming out right now. Johnson started things off with an abdominal stretch from the Destroyer, breaking it free in a hip toss, instantly taking Johnson off his feet. Johnson already holding on to his lower back with an impact by the Destroyer. Both them right back into it. Johnson again picking up the big man into a backbreaker. And a clothesline now from Johnson instantly takes the Destroyer off his feet. That just tells you the level of strength that Johnson has, as a lot of people hit the Destroyer with a clothesline and he shrugs it right off. But now the Destroyer showing his level of power, tossing Johnson across the ring and then laying him with a lariat of his own. Johnson dodging underneath that one, able to swing past the big man. Johnson might have a little bit more speed in his frame than the Destroyer, as Johnson goes to work. A big elbow drop right to the sternum of the World Heavyweight Champion. There's the close on this time. The Destroyer shakes it off and now delivers right hands and an elbow. Destroyer now hoists him up. Suplex. Both these men so big, so powerful. But the experience level of the Destroyer may come into play tonight. Here comes the champion with a clothesline. And Johnson collapsing out of the middle of the canvas. We've got a cover. Not even a one count. Johnson, the big dog, gets the shoulder up. Both men getting back to their feet relatively quickly. The Destroyer now laying in shots. Clubbing blows down to the back. Johnson blocking one. Right hand to the midsection. Johnson with a takedown. Johnson now getting fired up. The crowd cheering on as two fan favorites here collide in our main event. Johnson out with the Destroyer. Tosses him into the ropes. Those steel cables covered with tape. Johnson now off the ropes. Here comes Big Dog. Big time splash. The Destroyer is in trouble. Johnson is going to work. We've got to cover Johnson. Wow, the Destroyer kicking him off almost instantaneously. Johnson now with the Destroyer. Collar elbow tie. The Destroyer fights through. The Destroyer with an elbow. Johnson fires back with a jab. The Destroyer now getting countered. Johnson continuing to fight him off. Johnson countering everything he's done his homework tonight before this match. Destroyer dumps him over the top rope and out to the outside arena floor. Destroyer now in pursuit. Both men charging in the Destroyer with a clothesline. These two now going out hot and heavy. The Destroyer toss him into the ring post. And a second time. Johnson started things off hot and heavy, taking an early lead on the champion, but now the Destroyer playing pinball on the outside with Johnson. Both men now back inside the ring. The Destroyer going for the chokeslam. Johnson elbows to the head, wisely breaking the hold. Had it scouted. The Destroyer turns around in the corner. The Destroyer hoisting him up. Where are we going? Buckle bomb to Johnson. Delivered. We've got a cover. Kick out by Johnson. Unbelievable strength in both these guys. Destroyer now clubbing away Johnson again with another counter. Johnson with a slot to the midsection. Johnson now setting up the Destroyer. And now putting all the pressure, the 300 plus pounds on the back of the head of the Destroyer, forcing his throat into that middle rope. Johnson again off the ropes. Collides with the big splash. We've got a cover again. The Destroyer gets the shoulder up. Johnson now showing a new level tonight. Both on the outside, a shoulder tackle again from Johnson. Johnson now getting in the rhythm again. The crowd getting behind the big dog. Destroyer back to his feet. Johnson again with the right hand. And a shot to the midsection. This could be the night of big dog Mark Johnson as he takes down the Destroyer. Johnson now sending the champion into the steel steps. Referee up to a 5 count. Johnson wants to get him back inside. Mike Couture up to a 6 count. Needs to get these guys back inside the ring. Right hand, counter by the Destroyer, a big right hand by the champion. Sends it back inside. 8. Referee up to an 8 count. Destroyer now back inside. Scoop slam on Johnson, delivered by the champion. Johnson trying to get back to his feet, needing the ring ropes. Here comes the Destroyer, close on again. Johnson sent immediately right back to the outside. These two are laying in some heavy damage to one another tonight. But Johnson has been going toe-to-toe, keeping his own pace with the World Heavyweight Champion. Destroyer's got him up on the top of the shoulders. Kryptonite crunch on the outside, delivered to Johnson. Johnson again thrown back inside. The Destroyer with an elbow shot right to the top of the head. Both men now back inside the ring. The Destroyer winds up, shot into the turnbuckle. Destroyer now with Johnson hoisting up that 300 plus pound frame on the top rope. What is the Destroyer doing? Right hand now by the Destroyer. Oh my dear Lord. Both men on the top rope. The Destroyer with an exploder from the top rope. The Destroyer tossing Johnson. Good Lord. The Destroyer tossing Johnson damn near halfway across the ring with an exploder from the top rope. Johnson now trying to get back to his feet. The Destroyer hoisting him up. The Destroyer's got him hooked. Burning hammer to Johnson. That could be it right there. We've got a cover. Johnson. The Destroyer obviously not happy with that as Johnson just kicked out on one of the most devastating moves in all of XFW. And now a throat full of Johnson. The big dog going for the ride. And Johnson rolls to the outside, avoiding a pinfall attempt. Good ring awareness by the big dog. Destroyer coming around both men, and a clothesline again by the Destroyer. Big dog again bounced off those steel steps at ringside. What a battle back and forth between two monumental men. The Destroyer down the Dakota. Oh, the Destroyer stomping on the boot. Wave and a destruction kick. Johnson's head bouncing backwards. That does it. What a battle between two mammoth men. What is going? Oh, no. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Brian Blaze again. Trying this again. Brian Blaze for a second time. Trying to cash in. The Extreme Opportunity briefcase. A second time. The Destroyer again with a clothesline. Brian Blaze a second time trying to cash this in after the Destroyer just had a hellacious match with Big Dog Mark Johnson. And the Destroyer instantly. Burning hammer. Burning hammer on Blaze. Are you kidding me? And a kick out. The Destroyer almost instantaneously getting a pin on Brian Blaze. Blaze cashing in for a second time. Wild swing. Blaze counters through. Blaze fights back to Destroyer again. Over the top rope goes Blaze. The Destroyer. This is the second time Brian Blaze has tried to cash this Extreme Opportunity in the bank. But again, was the committee here tonight? Do they know Brian Blaze tried to catch it in? Right hand by Blaze. And he sends him into the barricade. Referee up to a 4 count. Kicked in the midsection by the Destroyer. Destroyer sends him into the barricade again. And a shot to the head. Referee up to a 6 count. Into the turnbuckle again. Or the barricade, I'm sorry. The Destroyer now with Brian Blaze. Hoist him up. Oh my dear Lord. The Destroyer putting Blaze through the barricade into the arena, into the front row. Oh my dear Lord. Both men are down. Both men are down. Brian Blaze can barely get back to his feet. Referee up to a 9 count. Blaze sends him into the post. Oh, Brian Blaze. We got a 10 count. Again, folks, I don't know what's going on, but Brian Blaze had very specific guidelines on cashing this in. I don't think this is legitimate. This is Brian Blaze, I think, playing head games again. Because Brian Blaze was told he cannot cash that in until he is given the championship committee official official notice. And folks, I don't think they're in the building tonight. Lukendra, thank you for becoming a fan. Thank you for following, folks. We'll get to the bottom of this to find out exactly what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, that was our double main event at this point. We'll see you tomorrow night for XFW Saturday Night Showdown, when we'll try to make sense of this and find out exactly what's going on, folks. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thank you. Can somebody please get me an answer?